Okay, everyone, I have told everybody at work about my banana pudding cake, and they have been driving me crazy to make it for them. So here we go. So here in the South, we love banana pudding. We love cake. We love it all. One of the things I remember growing up that we always had if we had an event is banana pudding. So I like to do things a little differently, always adding things to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a traditional box of Pillsbury or any flavor, or not any flavor, any brand that you want, as long as it's chocolate cake mix. Then in my measuring cup, because like I said, I like to be a little extra, just a little bit of vanilla flavoring. It's not my Mexican vanilla flavoring because my friend has not been back there to buy me any. Um, but I'm going to let her slide right now. So on top of that, we are going to add our 1 cup of milk. So I've got my cake mix. I am doing banana pudding. And you guys, this is on a budget too. So and I'm just sprinkling a little bit of this. Probably like half the packet on here. So one thing is this is also budget friendly. So you guys can do this right here on the budget as well. I did stir this up really well together, and I'm going to pour it in. And then we are going to finish by adding our oil and our eggs like normal. I almost dropped the little liquid chicken in the floor, and I almost went crackety crack all over the floor. And then I would have had a big mess to clean up, and the floors have already been mopped today. So that would have been an even bigger mess. But we're putting in 3 eggs. You guys, baking has always been something I love to do. Cooking, I felt my passion for a little later in life than most people, I guess. My mom tried to get me in the kitchen with her when I was younger, but that just was not my cup of tea. But now I love it. Now I love cooking for people. And I love making things that makes people feel like it's Sunday afternoon, and you're at home. So now I'm adding 1/4 cup of oil, and then I'm gonna give this a quick stir, and we'll be right back. Okay, I chopped up 2 potatoes, y'all. Oh my goodness, 2 bananas. I'm just mixing that in really good into the cake batter, and then I've got 1 more surprise, guys, that's gonna take this over the top. I crumbled up some cookies, vanilla maple cream cookies, into the batter. I've got it saved some because I want some to go into the topping that I will put on the cake. So y'all hold on to y'all's biscuits because this is gonna be good. So I put it into my little pan here, and it smells delicious. It really truly does. This is gonna be so good. It's gonna have everybody saying, you're not invited to my cookout this summer unless you're bringing that banana pudding cake. These were the maple crackers that I just put in that I will be using later on too. I just wanted to show you that because I'm about to toss it out. So now I'm going to take 1/2 cup of evaporated milk. Then I'm going to eyeball my vanilla flavoring into my cup of milk. Yeah, that was pretty good. And then, because the next part actually calls for 2 cups, we will finish this out with our whole milk. Well, our 2% milk. You can use whole milk 2%. It's going to work the same. I put the rest of my banana pudding in there, and I'm just going to put this on top here. I'm probably not going to use this whole amount. I'm going to save it for something else in a little bit because I did not use a whole pack of pudding mix. So I'm just going to stir this up really good. And we really want this to be a little runny, so I may end up using more. Let me see how, whenever I mix it up, it turns out here. Okay, I did end up using the whole 2 cups in here because I want this to be runny for the next part. of the banana pudding cake. And then I will show you my very best frosting for this. So I took apart the rest of those cookies and I'm going to put them into my little cup here. Put my little lid back on it really quick like. And we are going to give it a couple of pulls here. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so now this is the perfect consistency that I want. I'm just going to put it back in my little bowl here until the cake is done. Okay, so I got another bowl, another pack of the banana cream pudding. And as I said, this is all done on a budget. I'll put the price below of how much it costs to make this cake. And I am going to put probably half the pack again. Now I do like to save these right here and mix them in with like my smoothies during the week, because we let nothing go to waste when we're on a budget. Gotta add a twig of the flavor. Just a little twig there. Then we are going to add just a little bit of that evaporated milk, just to get this mixed up really good. So I am going to, and yes, I own a mixer, guys. I try to do it this way so that I can talk to y'all a little bit and nothing goes to waste here. We want this to be a little runny. And I don't know, the evaporated milk just gives it a different flavor, and I kind of really like that flavor that it gives it. And we are also going to add our 2% milk, because like I said, I want it a little runny here. But we're not making it a full-fledged pudding. Okay, so it is setting up the way I want it, which is not too much. Now we're going to take our Cool Whip, and we're going to put this whole tub of Cool Whip in here. Don't leave back much, and we're just going to blend it together. Okay, so now we've got all this mixed up, because you want your banana pudding to taste like banana pudding. Okay, so I've already poked holes in my cake as soon as I brought it out of the oven. Went and took me a shower while it was cooling, and put on my favorite comfortable shirt for night. All right, so now we're going to pour the banana pudding mixture that I made up first with the evaporated milk over the top, and we're just going to smooth that out really nice and smooth and get it all over. So I chopped up some bananas and I put those out like you would any banana pudding, and now we are going to come on with the Cool Whip and just pour all of it out here and just smooth it over every inch, just like this. Now the last little bit is our crumbs that I crumbed up of the maple vanilla cookies. And there is still some big chunks in here, and that's okay because it makes it really good anyway. So just crumble it up a little more as you're pouring it on top. Look how pretty this looks. I promise you are going to be the most talked about cake at the church social if you take these to the church. At your picnics, at your family barbecues, just make sure you've got your banana pudding cake. They won't want the banana pudding no more. They're going to want the cake. And like I said, it's okay if you got the chunks in there, because I'd much rather have the chunks than the crumbs anyway. Oops. Can't leave any behind. Okay, I just plated me up some of that. Look at that. You can see the pudding, the cake, the bananas, the crumbs, the Cool Whip topping. Alrighty. The different flavors, the different textures from the cookies. Definitely going to be a hit this summer. Absolutely the best cake, if I do say so myself. May you all have a wonderful weekend. Until next time.